Let's talk about it. I ain't gonna lie. I missed this one, bro. Now, I did hear today that LaDamion Guyton was going to Georgia this weekend. I'm going to talk about that more here in a second. But the big news right now is Guyton has reclassed to the 2026 class. Mind you, per Rivals, he's the #1 player in 2027. Now, obviously, 247, they had DJ Jacobs. Obviously, both outstanding elite prospects. But the interesting part of this all, I think he's making I don't want to put a number because I know y'all come from my head if I ain't got the number right. But I heard he's making, I think, close to $1 million. I believe close to when he goes off to school. But interesting is he reclassed, right? So that means he's ready to go right now. He got the grades. Everything checks out. So he's looking to be a contributor next year for Texas Tech. Now, we already know the year Texas Tech has had. Romello Height has been massive for them on the defensive line. They're going to have to replace him. And several of the guys that got out of the portal. It's worked thus far for Texas Tech and the Red Raiders. They ain't playing no damn games. That's where this kid comes in. And I think he's going to probably be a day one contributor. So when we do true freshman list next year, like we talking about kids that's going to probably end up playing, he probably going to be one of them. And you know what Texas Tech said? They said, hey, man, we know you in Savannah. Quit that nonsense with them little game day visits. We know what Georgia doing. They probably called and told that boy, go ahead and cancel that visit. Yes, you ain't going to Georgia. We don't care what you got going on. You was locked in with us. We ain't playing them games with Georgia. We just need you to survive these next couple of months because you're coming with us. So I think it's interesting that he canceled his visit to Georgia this weekend. Big game because they're going to play Ole Miss. So that definitely says a lot. I know they wanted them on campus. But at this point, feels like Guyton is locked in. Now, I don't know what they're going to rank him as far as rivals. You'll have to stay tuned for that to see where he's going to rank with the new 2026 reclassification. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. But he will be obviously one of the best ones in 2026. And all that means, I'm assuming his grades are good, he'll be able to leave in December. If not, he'll be leaving in May to go off to school. Hopefully for him it's December because December you start getting acclimated with the team early. Then they can know, okay, is he a guy or is he not a guy? Not saying he's not. I'm just saying this is the evaluation period. This is from when I talked to college coaches. And basically, big evaluation period. You come in, you compete, January, February workouts, March, and then you do spring ball. That spring ball is very important to decide if you're going to see that field early. If you ball out in the spring ball, let's say you run with the twos or the ones, whatever it may be, and you're playing at a high level, you're likely going to start or see a lot of the field come in the fall. So spring is very important. That's the next metric of high school football. That's very important. Or college football is very important. So yeah, man, Guyton is gone. Gonna be out after this season. I don't blame him, man. Go chase your pay. Go chase, you know what I'm saying, your greatness, man. And go off to obviously school that wants you in. Obviously, you got the grades to reclassify, man. So I think it's interesting to see the least canceling the visit to Georgia, reclassifying to the 2026 class, the #1 player in the country. Interesting to say the least. But holla at me, Red Raider fans. What are you guys' thoughts on this?